Good morning, guys. This probably doesn't interest y'all very much, but let's see. Oh my goodness, I've lost him. But if you've watched my older videos, we had a spider that lived over there by the garden hose, and my grandson named him Tyrone. Well, he mysteriously disappeared, probably because I'm always trimming, and which I need to do some more today, getting the hose, this, that, and the other, and he, I guess he decided that it was too busy over there, so I think he's moved over here, but now he was here a second ago. I think he's camera shy. But anyway, he's in this area now. If he comes back out, wait a minute. No, that's not him. I'm not into spiders. I know they're good, but I'm not into them. But anyway, I told my wife, I said, I think Tyrone moved up here to over these bushes here. So, okay, I'm going to get into this 84 Chevy C10 truck. Left turn bill. Today's plan, I'm supposed to have some help today, but I don't know if anybody's going to show up. We'll just have to see, and I don't even know if they'll stay, but we'll see. Anyway, I get a lot of comments on this old truck, and I appreciate every one of them. Every one of them. I'm always looking for good constructive criticism or feedback, whatever. I have some people, and I'm inclined to agree with this, but what I'm about to tell you is this truck has changed a lot. If you've watched the videos, this truck has changed a lot. And a lot of people say, not a lot, some. I'm kind of one of them. Some people say leave left turn bill alone like it is. Well, I'm inclined to agree with that. I kind of like the way it looks too. It's growing on me. But at the same time, I mean, I've made a lot of changes. Now listen, what I'm about to say. If I left turn bill alone because it's got a story to tell, which it does, it's got a good story, it wouldn't be lowered, it wouldn't have these wheels on it, it wouldn't be two-toned, it wouldn't have the metal work done, it wouldn't have the V8 and 4-speed in it instead of the 6-cylinder 3-speed. My point is changing the bumper, changing the seat, putting carpet in, all this stuff has changed on left turn bill. So I mean, there's still a story here, but to me, I think it has made improvements. So today's episode, if I can get my help over here, is I asked my wife what she would do, Mrs. PIB, and she said paint the grill. And I'm inclined to agree. It's just going to make it look better. So I've had a lot of people say to put the other headlight bezels in. If you're new to the channel, you might have to go back a few videos to see what I'm talking about. But anyway, that's the plan for today, and I think my wife is going to help me some too. She's a big part of my team, the Primer is Best team, shortened for PIB. So I had her come out here and look at it. She said paint it. So we'll see what happens. Hang in there with me, okay? Okay, I was going to do a cold start on it, and my wife was wanting me to asking me a question about something, so I thought I'd better see what she was wanting. So I haven't started this in a long time. We've just been overrun with rain. Overrun with rain. This yard looked like Georgia the jungle, and I just trimmed all them bushes last week. I know you probably can't tell, but they've grown like 2 inches or 3. But one good thing is, I mean, it's always good to have rain, and I want to pray for those people in Kentucky, okay, that's had so much rain and so many people has been killed or lost because of the weather. So, oh Lord, please help those people in Kentucky and help them find their loved ones if they're missing, and comfort those that are in need. for housing, food, water, and you know, the essentials that they need to survive. In Jesus' name we pray, amen. Okay. Oh yeah, my emergency brake works. Yeah, that's pretty nice. I'll move this up a little bit. So I don't get paint everywhere. Anyway, should make for a lot of fun. I think it's going to look better, honestly. And all I have to do is kind of scuff it up a little bit, and it'll still look the same. But I'm just trying to make things pop on the old truck. And I've kind of got convinced to change the headlight bezels from these to the other ones that you've seen in the other video that I was playing around with. I call everything I do on these old trucks playing around. So let me go get my stuff and I'll get back with you.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I was told to come over here. I was supposed to I was supposed to help out your, I guess your husband or boyfriend?
Husband.
Husband. Okay, I was supposed to help him do something on this truck, but where's he at?
He'll be back in a little bit.
Well, I can't wait. I've got cattle running around all over this place. I've got to go round them up. Just tell him I came by, okay?
Okay, thanks.
Thank you, ma'am.
Hey, Billy Bob, what are you doing?
Hey, ma'am. Your husband said that he needed some help today on this old truck, but I don't see him nowheres around. Did he leave?
Yeah, he'll be back in a little bit. You're the second person that's came by.
Really? Well, guess I missed the first one. I'm scheduled to go on a fishing trip with my buddy in the boat, so just tell him I came by and don't call me if he ain't gonna be here.
Okay. Where have you been?
In the house getting these headlight bezels for this truck.
Oh, you just missed two of your friends, Billy Bob, Billy Bob, and some cowboy dude.
Texas Pete.
I don't know his name.
Where'd they go?
I didn't know where you were at.
I was going in there to get the headlight bezels for
They
this
left.
truck. That sounds about right. Every time there's a little work involved, everybody scatters. Poof! Oh well, I'll do. You gonna help? Are you gonna help? You hard of hearing?
Crickets.
I'll do it myself. Okay guys, since I'm doing this by myself and Mrs. PIB is doing her thing, she changes decorations, decorations on the seasonal things. Thank you. I lost my train of thought, which is getting more and more common. But she's changing stuff out and putting out different things. I don't know, really. Oh, hey, I was talking to, I don't know what she's doing. I don't never look at that stuff. Anyway, she does, so that's all that matters. Okay, I'm fixing to work on this grill a little bit if I can, without messing it up. This is what most people said. Remember I had these two that I bought from someplace, I don't know where. They're used, and I was just playing around to see if the color would go good, and I think it will. But most people said that this one, if I can get it to work, is a better fit. This, if I can get it to stand up here, maybe. Oh, okay, I can. This and this, instead of this and this. So we'll just, dang, that's a big old spider, ain't it? Get out of here. Get. Anyway, I've got my workbench out here ready to go. I've moved a few vehicles around. I might have to move this someplace else when I actually start painting the grill. I took a hint from my friend GM1038 on YouTube. His name is Brian. I try to refer to him as Brian, but I've got such a habit of saying GM1038 on YouTube. Boy, he's got a little truck over there. I sure would like to have a GMC. He named it 2%. It's the blue one. If you haven't looked at his YouTube channel or just now hearing of it, please type that in. GM Tim, not 10, Tim. GM Tim 38 on YouTube. he's got a little, well, he's got two really nice trucks. He's like I am into patina style, but that little short bed he's got, that blue one, he named 2%. Boy, I'd love to have that truck. I might have to, I don't know, I'm trying to think of something I could maybe trade, or I don't know. I'm just thinking maybe this one. Who knows? I thought I was talking soft enough where she couldn't hear. I was just talking about the weather. Don't worry about nothing. Whew. She can hear things. Where's she at? She can hear things when she wants to, and then she has selective hearing. Getting back on this. I'm going to take this grill out. I'm going to use this color here. If you didn't see the other videos, I do this on just about every truck that every truck that I have. But I'm using this color here. It's from Co-op, Rust Stop. It's aluminum gloss, and it's a pretty good match, I think. I'm gonna clean the grill up just a little bit and do a bunch of coats on this, because it takes a long time to get it to get every nook and cranny. And while the grill is out, I was going to flat black behind the grill, even though you really can't see it. I'm going to do it anyway, because while you're in there, do what you can. So, and see what else. Let me set this in. Oh, got this as Co-op too. Flat black. It's the closest thing to me is the Co-op, and they have a good selection of paint. Every time I go to Walmart or some, that's not my plane, or there goes my plane, I'm not sure. There goes my plane. Oh yeah, there's always a dog barking or a plane. The dog just quit barking. So anyway, the Co-op is the closest place, and I have trouble getting paint at Walmart because they don't have a big selection anymore. So I don't know, COVID is kind of making a comeback around here. There's quite a few people we know that has COVID, and of course they're talking about monkeypox now. I don't know anybody that's got it yet, but I've seen pictures of it, and I don't think I want it. So I'm going to stay home. I try to do things here at my house with things that I have, so without having to get out. Gas is too dang expensive anyway. So let me get started taking this apart. I know I'm going to have a screwdriver and some sockets, and I have to have some Allen wrenches. And I got my bucket. That's what I was talking about earlier before I got sidetracked. I learned. I learned. Can you tell I'm from East Tennessee? I try to talk good English, but it's a struggle for me sometimes. I learned this trick from Brian. I'm going to put all my screws and stuff in a bucket so I don't accidentally wind up with a flat tire. Because if I walk away from the truck, I always forget what I'm doing. So I'll see y'all in just a bit. Okay guys, I got the headlight bezels out and the grill. And it's kind of I think somebody's been in here before. Some screws are long, some are short, or shorter, I should say, but anyway, this is it. I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to flat black all in here. I know I'm wasting my time because when the grill's on there, you'll never see it. The little, well, I can show you. It's just so narrow. I mean, you can't really see it, but just for my satisfaction, I was going to do a video a little bit, start the video a little bit earlier, but I got involved in getting wasp nests down. This is just some of them that I've knocked down, around the headlights and the grill and stuff. And that's not counting the dirt daubers nests that were, just mud. Wherever you're from, we get these wasps that build nests out of dirt, mud, and so I knocked all them down too. So I'm going to clean up some of this stuff. I think, well, I know I do. I've got some of these that are new, and I might attempt to fix them while I'm in here if I can. I don't know. Anyway, I bought them new. I actually bought them for another truck that I guess I sold the truck. So now I got two new ones. So I'll see I'll see how well that goes. In the meantime, I'm going to clean up this grill best that I can, and give it a shot at spray painting. And I've already had to back the truck up because, man, this sun's catching up with me, and it is hot 30 out here. Oh, my wife, she's still decorating. There she is. Okay, I'm going to get at it. See y'all in a bit.
You know who I think of when I do this cleaning? Oh, sorry.
Mrs. B.I.B. is, I got my paid worker out here working on the grill, cleaning it up best she can. She's already took a brush to it, and she's doing the best she can on it. It's kind of hard to get it every little nook and cranny, but while she's doing that, I'm going to paint this. I just thought I'd show you what it looks like. Before I get started, I always do stuff like this just in case someone someday decides that they'd like to buy a left turn bill. Probably not, because I always get too much money tied up in them, but there's always that possibility.
Hopefully.
Who said that? Anyway, I'm going to flat black all this, make it look the best I can. As you can see, it's got a brand new radiator in it, and this truck, we got a lot of money in this old truck, but boy, it sure is a dandy. Okay, I'll see y'all in a bit. Well, I got that all flat blacked, and it looks pretty good. I didn't get any on the radiator. I kind of like that, knowing that it's new, so I didn't paint it. I got a little paint on my thumb there, but that's okay. Got it kind of cleaned up. It looks better, in my opinion, and I think you would agree. So I done the best I could on that, and I was thinking about what I said earlier. You know, I've been messing with these old trucks. I was into 55 through 59 Chevy and GMC trucks. I've had several of them. Let's see. Yeah, several over my lifetime. And a bunch of 62 Chevy cars, Impalas, Bel Air wagons. You know, I've had the whole thing. I've had probably, without counting each and every one, I'll say 13, 14, 62s. I've only got one left. I sold them all. And only got one left, Waddy, the 62 two-door sports coupe. I'm going to try to do a video on it real soon. But anyway, I've just got that. And see, then I went from 67 to 72 Chevy and GMC trucks, and I've had quite a few of them and sold them. And I've had quite a few square bodies. I got into square bodies. And as you can see, I got my first OBS truck. Anyway, I know sometimes, well, a lot of times, I say I have a lot of money in these old trucks, and I do. I do. I get a ton of money in them. But, you know, periodically I do sell them, and I always tell somebody that's interested in a truck that you can go back on my videos and look and see what it looked like beforehand, and, you know, and what it looks like at the time you're seeing it. And, you know, sometimes, you know, you might think these old trucks are priced kind of high, but go price some, you know, and that's what I'm getting at. Go price some. I've seen some. I told my wife, I said, on some of mine that I priced, I think I priced them too cheap. But I mean, people don't realize when you start putting money into them, you know, wheels and tires, exhaust, blah, blah, blah. I mean, they all have the same thing. And I had a guy tell me years and years ago, I still had hair on my head. But I was in Alabama, and I was looking at an old car or an old truck that he had. This guy said, and he said, you know, he said the only difference between buying, I'll just use this for an example. You know, a two-door car and a four-door car. Of course, most of the time a two-door car is worth more than a four-door car. That's just the way it is. But he said the only difference between a two-door car and a four-door car is your initial investment. Meaning, that's the only difference. I mean, once you buy a two-door or a four-door car, you basically have to do the same things, don't you? You got to put wheels and tires, if you're like me, and you have to start from scratch. Wheels and tires, exhaust, interior, all that. I mean, that's the only difference. I mean, you still have to buy interior kits. You still got to fool with the motor. You still, everything. You know, it's your initial investment. And I've never forgot that. It's one of the few things in my life that I haven't forgot. And, you know, I always try to keep that in the back of my mind. I like 4-door cars. I like 2-door cars. I like them all. But there, sometimes, you know, in my life I have had to, because of necessity, I've had to sell one or two back in my, especially in my earlier days. So just because life changes, life happens. So I won't get into all that, but sometimes it does. And, you know, you're doing things you wouldn't really ever consider doing. But anyway, getting back to this, sometimes I price my truck. Somebody say, well, how much do you want for it? And they don't realize how much money you actually have in it. And, you know, I'm a truthful person. I'd rather keep what I have as to tell a lie about anything I have. And I'm not going to. And when I sell a truck or somebody's interested in it, if they are seriously interested, well, then you know, if I'm talking to them on the phone, I will, I always say, if I think of anything else, I'll let you know, because I want to be truthful. The Lord is always watching and listening. So, and I think I got on this one guy's nerves, maybe just a little bit, because I kept calling saying, I just want you to know that blah, blah, blah. I don't even remember what the conversation was or which truck. But anyway, I told him, I said, I apologize. I'm trying to be as truthful as I can, and I will not mislead you in any way. And the point of these videos I do is you can see what you're getting. I'm not saying you're going to buy anything. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying for my satisfaction, and maybe the next owner 5 years from now, 10 years from now, who knows? You can see what all's been done. I'm sorry I got off on that. I apologize. See how long-winded I get? Got that done. I'm fixing to head over here on this grill my wife's cleaned up, and I'm going to start painting it. So hang in there, okay? Boy, it sure doesn't take long for the sun to take away your shade. Or maybe I've been out here longer than I thought. And I think that's the case. I forgot I had to paint the other headlight bezel. That you go back a few videos if you're new to the channel. I painted one of the headlight bezels just to see if the color would kind of match the grill that was on there at the time. I painted the grill. I'm letting all this stuff dry really good. I think I'm going to put this bow tie on that most people said, majority of people said would look good. I think this is kind of period correct anyway, but I need to get it centered good. I've already kind of touched it and with the end here, but it doesn't matter. Anyway, is it perfect paint job? No, I don't want perfect paint job. I want it to look like it's kind of matched the truck, but at the same time I want it to look better than what it did. Same way with the headlight bezels. These are not perfect either, but I think it will go along with the truck. I'm just trying to brighten it up just a little bit, make it look a little bit better. But this stuff right here, I have like I said, I think I bought these for another truck. I don't even remember which one. Didn't use them. I don't know why. I can't remember my name some days. Anyway, I might try to put these on. There's nothing really holding this except right down here. And rest of it's kind of, I don't know what's happened to old left turn bill. But if I don't like it, all I got to do is put it back on. What have I lost, right? Might as well see what it looks like. And this blue, it's not going to be blue. It peels off. It's just protective tape. So I got one for each side. This one is connected right there. I don't know if you can see that or not. My finger's in the way. But it's kind of missing down here. So this might be a good thing if I can get it all to connect up. So my wife said lunch is going to be ready in 10 minutes. Lunch / breakfast. We don't eat nothing. And it's almost, it's probably about 1:30. Normally eat like 2 meals a day, normally. And that's about it. Even though I'm not losing an ounce of weight, we don't eat that much. I try to stay outside and stay busy, and she stays busy too. So let me get at it. Well, guys, I took this out of the package. It comes with the brackets. I'm sure I got this stuff on eBay, but there's no nuts. No even, not even threads for a nut. So I stuck it up there just to see what it looked like. Some of that stuff you see on here is tape from the blue sticky. I was going to get it off, but I stuck it up there, and then I decided, well, you know, maybe I need to get this piece too. So I might just change all this out at the same time, because I'll tell you what, it's hot 30 out here. Whew. And the sun is catching up to me really, really quick. So I'm going to try to get some nuts to put on here. And because they go in these slots that you see. And I just put this back on. And to be honest with you, it doesn't really matter. I don't mind that. I was just trying to make it look just a little bit better, so it looked like somebody kind of took care of the whole truck. I don't think it's ever had very much love shown to it, in my opinion. I'm sure Left Turn Bill and his wife drove this truck. And if you watch Brian, GM 1038 Brian, sometimes he talks about this truck and how he he said when you got behind this truck, Left Turn Bill, the man that owned the truck before he passed away, that's not my helicopter, he would always have the left turn signal on. But Brian said he would do about 25 miles an hour, and you might as well just get comfortable and relax and do 25 miles an hour. He said this Left Turn Bill never did drive very fast. But anyway, it's been a farm truck its whole life. Anyway, I'm going to put this stuff up, and I'm kind of just killing time. I want to make sure this grill and headlight bezel is good and dry before I start putting my handprints all over it. So I'm going to put all this stuff up. It's about lunchtime anyway. I'll eat, and then maybe I'll be re-energized too. So see y'all in a bit.
My brother knows how much I love Taco Bell pizzas, so he sent me a recipe to make in the air fryer. And you take a flour tortilla, you lay it down, then you put refried beans, they're there somewhere, then taco meat. In the taco meat you put some seasoning and a little bit of enchilada sauce, and then you cook that ahead of time. Then, so you layer the beans, the meat, and some cheese, and I threw some onions in there. And then you put another tortilla on top. Then you take some more enchilada sauce and some cheese and put it in the air fryer for 5 minutes at 400 degrees. And then when it comes out, you can dress it up with lettuce and tomato and whatever you like for toppings. This is black olives or chopped. I don't know. I usually buy the sliced. And anyway, sour cream. So that's how you make a Mexican pizza.
I don't like sour cream, but isn't this the same thing that isn't this taco pizza?
Mexican pizza.
Mexican pizza? Doesn't Taco Bell?
Yeah, I think I said that.
Oh, did you?
I think so. Taco Bell. Anyway, they're not making them right now because there was so much supply and demand and they couldn't keep up.
This is much better.
Thank you.
Much better. Anyway, but she said if you get a chance to buy Taco Bell pizza,
go for it, because this is a lot of work.
Yeah, a lot of work.
Of course, Taco Bell, they have everything already cut up and cooked.
Yeah. But it's real good. Just thought I'd show you this before we get it all guzzled down. Okay, we kind of fast forward a little bit from eating, and my wife done a great job making that taco pizza, I guess you call it. As you know, I can't cook. I've told y'all that probably several times before doing videos, that I can't cook. I can do instant things, but that's just about it. I never have had a cooking thumb, whatever. Unless you want something burnt. I'm pretty good at that. Last time I cooked something that I was trying I was trying to make a breaded spam. I had a dream or something, best I can remember, and I was trying to make a breaded spam. So I got up from, I think I was working I was working third shift. I got up that afternoon and was going to make breaded spam. I don't know how to do anything, guys, and I caught the pan and the spam on fire. I had to run out of the house and threw the pan out in the yard, and it was quite a sight. So that kind of broke me from doing that. Either you got sense to do that kind of stuff or you don't, and I don't. So I'm admit when you're wrong or defeated. Cooking can defeat me. So had to get this stuff out of the sun. As you can see, I'm losing my shade rapidly. It's gone there, so I got a little bit here. So here's my two headlight bezels, and I'm going to attempt to center this up and mark where it needs to go and see if I can drill some holes and put this in. I think it'll look, they had this back in the day in '84, so I mean, all I'm doing is just making it look a little bit better. So hang in there, I'll see what I can do, and hopefully I won't crack this grill. Okay, there was a dud song playing on the radio. I listen to oldies but goodies. I'm not going to name the song in case you like it. But I couldn't get over there quick enough to turn that radio off. And I have to anyway in order to do a video. YouTube frowns on playing music from the radio. I've been dinged for that a few times. But I got me some Never Sees here. I don't care what you do. If you just touch this stuff, you get it all over you. So I got me a paper towel and wipe my fingers, but I put a little dab here and here, and you can see where it's at. That's where I know to drill my holes. So cross your fingers that this works out good. Okay, guys, I got it on. I'm pretty proud of myself. It looks to be straight. Got those little cutting nuts. That's what I need for those all those trim pieces that goes around the headlights there that I told you that. I don't have any more cutting nuts. I think that's what you call them. Makes her own threads. So, but yeah, I got it on. And I guess we'll walk over here and see what it, one more time before I put it on. And I think it looked pretty good. I don't know why things take me all day to do the simplest things, but that's just how I am. I'll show you here in just a minute what it looks like when it's on the truck. Okay, guys, there it is with the grill on. I still got to put the headlight bezels in, but I don't think it looks too bad at all. I think it looks good. Centered up good, and I mean, I don't mind. I don't want to pat my own self on the back, but I think I've done pretty good on this one for a change. I think it'll look better with the headlight bezels in, and like I said, it's the paint job and everything is not perfect. I can still see imperfections in the grill, so I mean, it's all good. And a little bit of weather, rain, sleet, snow, whatever we get around here in East Tennessee, why it'll, affect the grill paint too. So, but I like the bow tie on it. To me, it kind of goes along with the truck pretty good. Anyway, I'll get the headlight bezels in and I'll show you what it looks like here in just a few minutes. Hang right in there, okay? Well, guys, it's always something, isn't it? I had to take these, here it is, these little white things out. I've got some of these somewhere, but I can't find them that the screws go in. So I had to rob them out of these. And then, big dummy me, I robbed them out of this one and set them down next to this and went to get something. I put them right back. Sometimes I laugh at my own self. That's the only way you can do, isn't it? Laugh at your own mistakes. So anyway, I put the old ones right back in the first one. And I realized, you big dummy. So I've got them in here now. So I'm going to see if I can put these headlight bezels in. Finally, hang in there. Okay, there she is, folks. I really like the bow tie. Some of y'all probably don't, but I do. I really am proud that I painted the grill and the headlight bezels and changed the headlight bezels at your suggestion. So thank you for that. If you're one of those people that suggested, let me show you again. I don't know why I'm having trouble. Maybe because I'm tired. But I was showing my wife, Mrs. PIB, before she left that y'all made the suggestion. What is see the two, if you're not familiar, see the two little lines here and see how wide this is. I'm trying to show you the difference. If you didn't know, I really hadn't paid no attention. I was going to put these right back in. But that does look better. Matches better. The grill and the headlight bezels, as I said, are not perfect. When I painted, I can see imperfections here. And it's great. I like the bow tie. It kind of dresses it up just a little bit without too much bling. But the whole truck's starting to turn out pretty good just the way I like it. So, I mean, like I said, the weather and stuff will take a toll on the paint anyway and kind of dull it down a little bit. But to me, it makes it look like the truck has a little bit more life left in it instead of just being dead. I don't mind just a little bit of bling, or what I like to call pop. Make it pop just a little bit. That bow tie really made a big difference. I'm so glad that y'all suggested, I cannot say that word today, suggested that I put the bow tie in, that bow tie, and not the others. And gosh, I'm just really proud of the truck. It's really coming along good, and just real proud of it. I've got some there's a guy supposed to contact me about some air dams, like GM 1038 on YouTube. Brian, he puts them on his square bodies, the four-wheel drive air dam. It's a little bit lower than a regular air dam, so I might order one for this one, and maybe one for, I might order a few of them and put them on. This would be one of them. It'd make it look like it sits a little bit lower than what it actually does. He's supposed to have called me yesterday, but he didn't. So I'm assuming he forgot. And that's okay, because I forget things too. But anyway, appreciate you watching the video. I'm sorry the video's so long. I was counting on help this morning, but my two friends walked off. I hope you enjoyed that. It's just for giggles. Whatever my wife and I are doing, we are having fun doing it. Whatever we're doing. And that's the way life's supposed to be. Life's too short to be sad and mad. And I have been both, believe me. Sad and mad during my lifetime. And I'm trying to change my life around to where when the Lord looks at me one of these days and I have to answer for things, I'm hoping that He will see that I tried to change, well, how's that go? Lemons into lemonade. So I'm having lemonade, and I hope that you are too. God bless y'all. Thanks for watching. I'm trying not to do this every time, but I feel like this is a video I probably should mention it. You're watching Primered is Best on YouTube. If you would subscribe, I would appreciate it very much, and my wife would too, Mrs. PIB. Also, I'm on Instagram, Primered is Best, if you didn't know. And I'm on Facebook, Primered is Best. I have a second YouTube channel called Man on a Budget. And I'm on Instagram on that as well. It's called Man on a Budget 1. The number 1. So if you'd like to subscribe to both channels, I'd appreciate it. And I guess we'll be figuring out what we're going to do at the sides or whatever, if we do anything at all. I'm still up in there. I don't know. I really like this old truck, but I'm trying to make it look the best that it can on my budget. So hope you can understand that. We're not floating with money over here. There is no money trees in my yard. So y'all have a great day. God bless y'all. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. See y'all later.